There's a powerful force quietly working in your life every single day, sometimes in the background, sometimes overwhelming you with emotion. It's misunderstood, often feared, and too quickly labeled as something to get rid of. But what if you've been looking at it all wrong? What if anxiety isn't the enemy, but the very signal pointing toward your untapped potential? Anxiety is not a flaw in your design. It's a feature, and behind its tight grip and racing thoughts lies a secret advantage, a gift shaped by millions of years of evolution, sharpened by your lived experiences, and now illuminated by the science of neuroplasticity. Wendy Suzuki, a leading neuroscientist and author of Good Anxiety, reveals a radical shift in thinking. Anxiety, in its everyday form, doesn't need to be cured. It needs to be channeled. It evolved to protect us. And in today's world of constant pressure and noise, it can be repurposed to empower us. Let's begin by understanding what anxiety truly is. It's not just worry or fear. It's a physiological warning system triggered by uncertainty. And in small doses, it sharpens our senses, fuels our drive, and reminds us of what really matters. But here's where most of us get stuck. Our brains are hardwired with something called the negativity bias, which means we focus more on potential dangers than possible rewards. It's a survival mechanism, but in modern life, it often turns into mental weight, one we carry like a stone around our necks. So how do we drop that weight without shutting down the system that's trying to protect us? This is where neuroplasticity enters. The brain's incredible ability to adapt and change means you are not stuck with an anxious mind. You're actually equipped to retrain it. Every time you learn something new, change a habit, or face a challenge, your brain rewires itself. The same mechanism that stores anxiety can also reshape it. Suzuki's research takes this a step further. Through neuroscience and personal experience, she identifies 6 superpowers hidden within anxiety. But let's focus on the 3 that can change how you live, starting today. Superpower number 1, productivity. When anxiety keeps you up at night replaying every what if, it's not just torment, it's a message. Those spiraling thoughts are rarely about trivial things. You don't lie awake worrying about finishing a Netflix episode. No, your anxiety zeroes in on what's meaningful. Your relationships, your work, your health, your future. So what if you listen to it? Instead of letting those thoughts loop endlessly, flip the script. Write them down. Turn that mental noise into a to-do list. Add a simple action next to each worry. Call a friend, send that email, spend 30 focused minutes on the task that's haunting you. Because evolution designed anxiety to push us toward action, fight or flight. When you take even a small step, your brain gets the message, you're responding. You're not stuck, and the anxiety begins to ease. You've just used it to fuel productivity. Superpower number 2, microflow. Anxiety is often painted as the killer of creativity and flow. But there's another side. When you've faced stress and still find moments of calm, those moments become even sweeter. That's microflow. Suzuki discovered this while battling writer's block, anxiety in disguise. Frustrated, she went to a yoga class. As she lay in savasana, she felt something remarkable. Presence, stillness, flow. Not the classic kind we see in virtuosos or athletes, but a quiet microflow. And it hit her, anxiety made that peace possible. It wasn't the absence of tension that created beauty, but the contrast. Your own anxious mind can heighten your awareness of calm, making your moments of joy more vivid, more meaningful. Flow becomes more accessible, not despite anxiety, but because of it. Superpower number 3, empathy. This one is profound. If you've lived with a specific kind of anxiety, shyness, social fear, fear of failure, you already have a built-in radar for spotting it in others. That awareness is your bridge to empathy. Suzuki, once a shy girl afraid to speak up in class, eventually found herself teaching. And because she knew what it felt like to be afraid of raising her hand, she made extra time for students with unspoken questions. She created space where others could feel safe, and that became her superpower. You can do this too. Think about your most familiar form of anxiety. Now imagine recognizing it in someone else. In that moment, offering a kind word, a gentle smile, or simply listening without judgment becomes an act of transformation. That connection, that emotional resonance, is more powerful than any pill or technique. It's healing from the inside out. These aren't just ideas. They're tools backed by brain science. Every time you turn anxious energy into purposeful action, you're reshaping your brain's pathways. Every moment of microflow strengthens your awareness and resilience. Every act of empathy deepens your connection with others. Neuroplasticity means this change is real, measurable, and possible for you. But here's the part that no one talks about. Sometimes, anxiety comes with grief, with heartbreak, with a storm so fierce, it feels like nothing can survive. Suzuki knows this deeply. In the span of 3 months, she lost her father and younger brother to heart attacks. In the depths of that grief, anxiety wasn't just a buzz of worry, it was an ocean of pain. She stopped writing. She couldn't think, couldn't move, but healing came. Not all at once, not easily, but it came. Through meditation, through movement, through friends, and one unexpected phrase from a fitness trainer, "With great pain comes great wisdom." That sentence shifted everything, because behind grief was love, and behind anxiety, could there be wisdom too? That realization became the heart of good anxiety. It's not just a book of tips, it's a call to reframe an emotion we've been told to fear. And it's personal, for every student, every parent, every overthinker, every human navigating the storm of modern life. You don't have to eliminate anxiety to live well. You just need to understand it, to hear what it's trying to tell you, to unlock the superpowers it's been hiding all along. This is not about silver linings or toxic positivity. It's about truth backed by neuroscience, psychology, and lived experience. Your anxiety isn't broken. It's brilliant. And with intention, practice, and compassion for yourself and others, you can transform it into fuel for growth, creativity, empathy, and power. So the next time anxiety shows up, before you fight it, before you numb it, pause, listen, because that discomfort may be the beginning of your next breakthrough.